Yeah, so I know everybody knows NBA 2K22 is coming out, but the thing about NBA 2K22 that's different from what I see is that NBA 2K22 is more than just a basketball game. And what I mean by it's more just a basketball game, I'm actually go to Twitter and read a lot of these things from NBA 2K22 leaks and intel. He's going to describe a lot of different type of things that has been leaked. It's where I get most of my information from. It's been leaked or it's been posted or put out by a 2K representative. So the first thing we're going to do is it says as your player makes a name for themselves, they can pursue side ventures here, such as entering the fashion world or getting involved in the hip-hop business. You will also watch your home base grow with your ambition and success right in the city. So they're kind of making it like actually living, like more than just basketball. They're trying to make it to where you can venture out and have, I guess, some type of fashion business, some type of what else business did it say? Ventures, fashion world, even hip-hop business, like getting involved in the hip-hop scene. So I'm thinking they're leaning more towards realistic life as far as GTA status. Y'all know how GTA is. I think they're leaning more towards that. GTA, yes, is the basis. GTA, when it first was created, was stealing cars, getting money, and prostitutes, stuff like that. Now, it's ventured into owning bunkers, owning helicopters, owning casinos, strip clubs, restaurants, gaming businesses. So, I mean, I really like this idea of they're actually steering away from the basketball aspect of everything. And the next thing I noticed that he had on the Twitter was you can interact / get Mycareer cinemations in real life, in real time when you are in the city, and you can also see other players doing it as well. The interaction could be visiting your agent's house or negotiating with Nike in their own community. So I guess they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it to where you'll be able to see who's actually in a building, maybe negotiating here, negotiating there. That's just what I get from this post, because it says you'll be able to see in real time when you are in the city. So I guess you'll be able to see whatever person's messing around with whatever type of contact, whether it's from the Nike or agent's house or whatever, which I think is good. I mean, like, they're trying to make it realistic, and next gen should be way better than current gen. Next gen should be realistic to where you can walk out of the door and you can see the smoke come from the street, see a car screeching by. That's next generation. There's no point in making a next generation video game if you're going to do current generation stuff on it. So, and then the next one is, in NBA 2K22 Next Gen, your home / my court becomes bigger and bigger until you reach the final penthouse in the sky. Meanwhile, you can see all the other players' homes in the city, interact with them. So I guess probably they're going to 2K18. Let's go back, because you remember 2K18. Everybody had a penthouse. You know what I'm saying? And you moved up if you moved up 2K18, right? But everybody went into the same penthouse. You know what I mean? So it's like, you will be in the same you'll be in the same lobby. For people who don't know what a lobby is session. Let's say it like that. You'd be in the same session with your teammates, and they would go over to the door with the Baylor, and they would go in, and you would go over to the door with the Baylor, and you go into it. And so I guess they're trying to make it look like there's houses and stuff around to where you can see this person's house, you can see that person's house. So I may be way up here in the sky, but this dude may be lower than me, you know what I'm saying? So once again, it's moving more towards like a GTA type feel, which I'm proud of 2K if that's the way they're going, because they're opening their game up to more clientele than just basketball users. Because of course 2K basketball, but I may not want to get on 2K and strictly play basketball. Hold on one second. I may not want to get on 2K and strictly play basketball. I may want to get on 2K and try to design my own clothing line. You know what I'm saying? I may want to get on 2K and try to get my clothing brand into the Nike store, into a 2K raffle, into a 2K event. You never know. You could design maybe a clothing brand, and everybody can be wearing it on 2K, and then next thing you know, you can get some type of contract with that company. So that's the good benefit of what they're doing now versus what they used to do, And the hip hop thing, you don't know if they're going to allow you to upload your own music. You don't know if they're going to allow you to sign this type of artist or promote this type of music at this type of event. Like I said, this next gen is just a lot of different things that I feel like I feel like that it's not gonna take too much away from the basketball element, but it's gonna make the game enjoyable. It's almost like another game mode within a game mode, because Mycareer is its own game mode. Then you have the park, which is basically in Mycareer, but the park's its own game mode for Mycareer because they're kind of separate in a way, you know. But hopefully hopefully this stuff is manageable. What I mean by manageable, hopefully they implement this stuff to bring in new users, bring in a fresh feel for 2K, make it enjoyable to where people can actually play the game all year and not get bored with it. At least play the game for 5 or 6 months without getting bored. Now I understand 7 months into the game, 6 months to the game, everything's kind of figured out. People are still coming out with like new glitches and new stuff like that. But still, it's not boring as previous 2Ks have been. Because after 2 or 3 months, or maybe even a month after 2K, it's like nobody wants to play the game. It's dead. Everybody done killed the game. People that hit legend. So they're offering a lot more different type of things, and I think that's good for 2K in general and the 2K users, such as myself and other individuals. So, but with this, man, that's just a couple things. I feel like this is going to make 2K a better game in general if they can add these modes in, and if they can execute. That's the word, execute. 2K, don't just bring the game mode in, have it laggy, glitched out. I don't want to go to the studio and I'm talking to the microphone. Meanwhile, it's not picking up, or it's not picking up what I'm rapping, or however the game mode is, or however the thing is. Just don't have it messed up. Fix the game. Make sure everything is working appropriately. Make sure you're doing frequent updates. Don't be doing sneaky updates. Sneaky updates is hot fixes, so where you get on the game and it's like go to the loading screen to reload the game and you see the little basketball out the line. That's sneaky, man. Keep us informed, because the more you keep us informed, the more we keep you informed about what you did, about your product, about how to make your product better. And another thing, the popular YouTubers, this is not no knock. You gotta stop listening to those popular YouTubers, because they only want things for themselves. They only want things to cater to how they are. They only want things to cater to how they can exploit the game, accelerate in the game faster. Their best interest is not for a community. You have to actually get deep into the community, toward the people who play the game every day, the people who are grinding and don't have 100 million subs or whatever subs it is. Like you gotta stop looking at sub count. Like, I understand it's a marketing tool. Use those guys to market your product through them. Other than that, that's another video, but I'm gonna touch bases on that in another video. But for right now, man, it's looking good with this. I know we're gonna have more My Park news, more the trailer's about to drop soon. You know what I'm saying? So, but until then, man, make sure to subscribe and check out more content on the page, man.